For a limited time, get your perk posters and t-shirts today at radreddering.com. This is our worst fear. This is what all the foreshadowing pointed to. We didn't want to believe it, but Nikolai's going to betray Richtofen in Blood of the Dead. Or is he? Hi everybody and welcome to another wonderful zombie video. Today we are exploring the quotes found in Blood of the Dead by progressing through rounds. I will have a video going up in about an hour. It's actually already up. I recorded the script afterwards. Showing you all the character conversations I could find pre-launch, but instead of playing all those conversations, let me analyze them and condense them for you. First, Richtofen continues not to let anyone in on his plan. We talked about why that's a problem in the previous video. Basically, he never lets any of the other characters be on the same level with him. They are always in the dark, causing the team to resent him. Rightfully so. Second, this is pre-Go Rod Crovey Nikolai. This is the worst case angry Nikolai. I strongly encourage you to check out a video I made called What Nikolai Might Cause Will Send Ripples in the Timeline. It lets you hear character conversations you probably missed in Black Ops 3. There was a lot of character development that was missed, mostly because of poor implementation. Now the characters talk too much for everybody's taste. Link in the video in the description below. Third, we hear our characters getting angrier as the rounds go on in Blood of the Dead before they start repeating quotes. As we saw in the music trailer, our team literally cracks. They are stuck in a cycle inside Blood of the Dead where they keep dying. This causes every character to snap. This hints toward the ending of the Easter egg being Nikolai turning on Richtofen like we speculated many months ago. It could fall either way depending on who Dempsey and Takio stick with. We hear Dempsey tell Nikolai that he doesn't like turning on his comrades.
Comrades can depend on each other.
Look, I think I know what you're getting at, Nick, but you need to stow it, Ricky Tick. Turning on your own teammate? That's bad fucking karma. Looks like there's enough of that going on around here.
Potentially the conflict coming could contextualize the giant radios where Nikolai talks about killing at least 3 Richtofens, or the comic book loading screen that was released a while ago that shows Ultimus Richtofen with Primus at the house from Revelations. I'd like to remind you about the comics for a second. Blood of the Dead takes place between Zetsubo Noshima's ending and Go Rod Crovey. In the comics, our team walks in and walks out with the blood vials, no problem. But in Blood of the Dead, a new timeline is created when the Canorium changes. I can't pinpoint what caused the change, but it seems likely Revelations caused this change to the Canorium in the timeline. Whatever the change is, it causes our team to be stuck inside Purgatory forever. Right now, it seems like our characters are in Blood of the Dead endlessly. Some quotes from Nikolai even hint toward him remembering some of the past failures of this map, similar to how Weasel remembered everything in Mob of the Dead from time to time. This sows the seeds for betrayal of Richtofen because of the frustration that the entire team feels.
I see your accusing glances, Nikolai. Is there something you wish to say to me?
Why bother? That is what you always say, eh? All will be forgotten anyway.
But I want to offer this speculation. There is so much talk of Nikolai betraying the group, it could serve as a misdirection. Nikolai could be so caught up in his hatred that he doesn't realize what Richtofen's doing is actually good for the team. This could be a way the players can identify with Nikolai. He almost represents us saying, screw you, Richtofen, I've had enough of this, until Richtofen pulls the rug out from underneath us saying, whoa, oh, look at that, I was a step ahead of you again. Richtofen may not be able to share his plan because it requires the team not knowing what he's about to do in order for it to work. That may be killing himself off. We even hear a quote about him dealing with evil Richtofen inside this map. This is so long after the fact, it's surprising to hear it come up. This would be quite a twist if Richtofen must lie in order for the team to escape. If they knew, they wouldn't let him sacrifice himself, but in this emotional climax of a map, it could be what Richtofen intended all along. The long list of people who want his head are finally going to catch up with him. As we hear in a quote, the Keepers, the Apothecons, Richtofens, it goes on and on, all the people that are trying to kill him. And once he's dead, the crew must face life without the man who led them for the entire zombie series. Now that is something interesting that we could explore, and I would encourage we explore in future maps. Now let's talk about what happened to Mob of the Dead and when it takes place. I believe it's paradoxical right now. As you know, Zombies hints towards a paradox and cycle throughout its maps. If you're unfamiliar and just getting started, a cycle is basically you die, you restart, you die, you restart, and no matter what you do, even death isn't a release. And our characters talk about how horrible that is, that they can't even escape this torture through dying. Now the paradox comes in where it's the chicken or the egg argument. Here's an example. In Mob of the Dead, we find Richtofen ripping up Weasel's comic book page that we find in pieces when we play Mob of the Dead. So we say, oh, well, he found it, he ripped it up, and now we know that's the one we find in Mob of the Dead. But Weasel had to have written it and been there in order for him to rip it up. Okay, so let's keep going. When Richtofen goes to the roof one time, he talks about how the Mob of the Dead crew must have figured out couldn't have left, and that's why they had the signs and they had the broken electric chairs on the roof. Okay, looking better. It already happened, mobbed, believable. Then we see Dempsey with Al's hat, which means Al should have been there to lose his hat, so another point for before premise. The smoking gun of sorts, to me, is all the blood-written signs. In the original Mob of the Dead, Weasel explains that he wrote the sign on the bridge, "No one escapes alive," but he doesn't remember doing it.
You know what's strange? That's my writing. But I sure as hell don't remember writing it.
Weasel wrote everything all over the place after the Mob of the Dead Easter egg. That only works if the game stayed consistent with details they put in the game years ago, and I don't put it past Treyarch to forget about something like that. In summary, it is likely to be after Mob of the Dead, but there's evidence right now that it could be both before and after because it's purgatory. There is no time here. They're here endlessly. Next, let's talk about the map change. The Warden has gotten way stronger and fleshed out inside this map. The technical explanation for it is they couldn't do this stuff on the hardware of the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 back then, so that's why Mob of the Dead couldn't be what we see it today. But in the same breath, we can have fun and explain it in the context of the story, because Richtofen talks about the Warden being a creature much like the Shadow Man.
That thing was no ordinary god. I believe he was an agent of a much darker force.
The Warden. I have known him to take many forms, each one used to torture the souls of both the damned and the doomed. He's not very nice.
This is important because it hints towards our last antagonist in the Aether storyline. This could be a servant of Dr. Monty, or a different form of Dr. Monty, or it's part of the Shadow Man, Apothecon, or Overlord antagonists. There are a lot of options heading into the Easter egg that allow Brutus to be whatever Treyarch needs him to be to end Primus's story and the Aether storyline down the road. Blood of the Dead seems to be a turning point in Zombies. This map is an emotional drama that is heading toward the climax of the storyline. Given the HUD is built for both stories, I believe we will see at least a few more maps left in this DLC season before the Aether storyline closes. Blood of the Dead is a completely shifted and more demented version of what the mobsters went through. This could be a result of the cycle being broken or the cycle continuing, and our Easter egg is what helps breaks the cycle later on. If you're unfamiliar with what's this cycle read, you can check out some of my other videos in my Zombie Theory playlist, but in summary, Weasel kills the other mobsters, and then on screen it says the cycle is broken, which happened years ago. So there's gonna be a winky wink moment happening where, look what we did, we showed you the ending all those years ago, where we aren't stuck being murdered and slaughtered by zombies all the time. This was a brief explanation on the story of Blood of the Dead. Hopefully this helped you understand what is going on heading into the Easter eggs of the map. I'll make a full storyline video once the radios and Easter eggs are solved and found. This is meant to be an introduction to the map, something quick and easily digestible, not a 5-hour stream. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe for all your Zombies, BO4 news, information, guides, tutorials, yeah, it's all coming. But all the tutorials are out with the other guys. I'm gonna wait to make my tutorials until we know for sure how the hell all this stuff works, so you guys get the best tutorials possible on my channel. Otherwise, I got the theories, right? Come for. And quick note, I posted a video with all the character quotes earlier today. Check it out if you're interested in hearing all those that I found. I hope to get all the maps for Voyage, Classified, and 9. But I don't have access to classified yet because I only got a standard copy of the game. I get my mystery box edition at midnight tonight. I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye now. Make sure you subscribe for all your Black Ops 4 news, coverage, and zombie storylines. I'll have more streams and theories and explanation videos coming your way, so stay tuned and have an absolutely wonderful day. Bye now.